PFL Nation. What's up, boys? What's good with everybody? Happy Friday night. It's your boy, John Smith, in the booth. You already know what it is. We got an absolute banger on the docket. We got number 3 Notre Dame hitting the road, going up against the brand new Oklahoma, the big time user stacked OU led by CS1 champion Coach Holt. Man, oh man, what it is. Friday night football, baby. Doesn't get any better than this. I don't even want to waste any time, man. We're just going to jump right into the rosters and the key matchups. First up, we got Notre Dame's roster. You guys already know what this looks like. All users all the time. KJ Smith at QB, Precious Hall, and Deuce Young making up the elite 1-2 running back duo. Dylan Williams, Talon Ross, and Kyrie Washington absolutely crushing it at wide receivers, along with DJ Watts. Rounding out that offensive strength is Anthony Moore at OT. Man, this is a stacked offense out of Notre Dame. Coach went out and went crazy. Commissioner Zeke, man, he has good pull with guys, and he went and proved that. You could just tell by seeing the new additions, especially on the defensive line, man. He took that UGA line and said, give me that. We got Chase Moore, Davion Bryant. Where else is he? LJ Gray right there. And then obviously moving on into the linebackers between Franklin Clinton and Hallie Jacklin. PB, Prince of Picks, Ethan Nation, David Sims, the Addy Leaker specialist himself. Absolute stacked roster for Notre Dame. And I will say their key to this matchup is going to be slowing down Mr. Deuce Willis, bruh. It will be difficult. That will be an absolute challenge for them. That superstar running back is absolutely lethal, and they're going to need to see the best out of their defensive line and linebackers if they want to have a shot at slowing them down and trying to get in front of this Oklahoma offense, which, as I'm about to put on the screen, is absolutely stacked to the brim, man. They got Austin Briley, freshman quarterback of the year, Peyton Manning award winner, Deuce Willis in the backfield, like I said, superstar running back, J. Pick, TRP at wideouts, along with Jaden Stark, the prime wide receiver, Andrew Simmons, who went absolutely crazy for them last week, helped them get over the hump against Tennessee, the Armani brothers, the only X factor in the PFL, Gucci Armani and his brother Bryson, Jay George helping lock up that secondary, Bryson Walker at outside linebacker, and Reggie Herbert ending it at defensive end. Man, this Oklahoma team, like I said, talent everywhere. Tons of big name users on this team. They have obviously huge expectations coming into this year. They were, even though they're a new team, they came in as one of the favorites for obvious reasons, and they are seeing it right now. Their first real test came last week against Tennessee in their first game, and they managed to sneak out the victory. But now they're going to go into this one and have to hope that they can do it again against the number 3 team in the nation, folks. Notre Dame looking absolutely lethal with it, and they're going to have to try their best here to make sure that they can come out and get a victory against this Notre Dame team. To me, I mentioned it, obviously, with Notre Dame, their key piece is going to be shutting down Deuce Willis. I think Oklahoma's key piece is going to be the opposite, man. I think their key piece is going to be trying to make sure that they keep that run game moving as much as they can, because that's going to be key for them. So, honestly, I'm really looking forward to this matchup. I think it really is going to come down to who wins the battle of the running game between the Notre Dame defense and the OU offense with the superstar running back. I'm super excited, man. I can't wait to see how this one ultimately ends up. And I know you guys are too. I'm just getting the final touches as we get ready to get into the ball game. Let me go ahead here. Get us moved over. Give me 1 second. It's just loading real quick. And there it is. Let's go. Go ahead. Set up the sim real fast. And boom, there it is, folks. Notre Dame kicking off to Oklahoma to get us started. You see OU with their first home game of the season. Jay Pitt going to take the kick return. And we are underway, folks. My goodness, let me see those way too early predictions in the chat. Who's coming away with this one? Austin Briley, Oklahoma, Coach Holt and company, or Notre Dame, Coach Zeke and company? KJ Smith gonna handle their business. Let's see who wins that key matchup here early on, folks. Oklahoma's running game or Notre Dame's defense. We're gonna see the pitch to Deuce, gets his first look and gets a solid gain of 5. Obviously, that's not anything crazy, but if you're Oklahoma, you got to be super happy seeing that early run working out. If he can get 5 yards of carry, this is going to be a really, really long night for Notre Dame's defense. Let's see what they cook up here on 2nd and 5. You see the handoff. Once again, Deuce tons of space on that left-hand side and gets almost to midfield. Absolute crunch of a run just like that, 18 yards. Brand new set of downs, and you know, that's really all you got to say early on. That's scary. You're Notre Dame. You want to tighten up that run defense, or you're going to be in it for a long time tonight. You see another handoff here. Deuce getting it a little bit more forward. That's just going to be a couple of yards. Oh, actually, no, that was end of 5. My bad. That looked like 3 or 4 to me. It is going to be 2nd and 5. Briley and Coach Holt got to be feeling super nice about the way this run game is working out so far. We're going to see another handoff, this time to the right. Still finds the space. Gets 6 there. Setting up a new first down. Ball already near the 40-yard line. Oklahoma with a very nice start to their campaign here against Notre Dame. This time the pitch play not going anywhere. Stuffed in the backfield with a huge tackle for loss. David Sims getting out from the safety position, pursuing Deuce and getting a big stop for a 5-yard loss, setting up 2nd and 15. My goodness. Remember, folks, OU's stadium has a little bit of issues, so the replays might be messed up sometimes. I apologize for that, but just know the photos and stuff are going to be all right. Briley getting ready, ends up throwing this one away, sailing it outside, setting up 3rd and 15 here. Briley once again dropping back, getting ready, finds his man this time. Not quite going to convert, though, only getting 14 yards, setting up 4th and 2. Huge defensive stop for Notre Dame and what looked like it was going to be a very rough drive. Just like that, a big stop on the run in the backfield. And Oklahoma has no choice but to face a tough 4th down decision. Do they try and go for it here? Do they hang on and just take the points? This won't be a gimme field goal. They are going to go for the field goal here, see if they can get 3 points on the board to start this contest off. The kick is up, and that kick is through the uprights. OU will take the 3-0 lead, which, if you're Coach Holt, you have to be happy about. They are going to be kicking it off. We're going to get our first look at this Notre Dame offense. It was not a very long drive, only 3.5 minutes, but it did end up in points, and that's exactly what you're looking for if you're Oklahoma. And now we get our look at KJ Smith and company going to come out and try to do their thing, respond to the points with some points of their own. Obviously, they would prefer to put 7 on the board. But Oklahoma's defense might have other plans, man. There he is, Gucci Armani, the X Factor himself. Going to want to make a big difference here tonight. They're going to start with a handoff, and there he is, immediately involved. Precious Hall going absolutely nowhere, stuffed at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 for KJ and Notre Dame. KJ this time floating it over the middle, finds his target. Great pass there to get 9 yards instead of much more reasonable 3rd down. That was Fant with the catch. Edmonds on the tackle. Going to see a handoff this time to Deuce Young. Deuce against Deuce, man. That's going to be a big battle tonight. Deuce Young gets the better of the OU defense that time with a 7-yard gain, setting up a new set of downs. Coach Holt is pissed early on. Anger out of Coach Holt. But that is going to be a new first down for Notre Dame. Excuse me, just getting a drink. As they manage to keep the drive moving. No early game 3 and out here. KJ getting ready, gonna hike it there. We're gonna see another handoff. This time, tons of space. Deuce Young looking like the stronger Deuce. His second carry being a huge gain as well, carrying a man for 7 yards on his back. My goodness. Going absolutely crazy with it is the invisible man. No, I'm just kidding. It's just, like we said, guys, just like with some of the new teams, their home stadiums are going to be a little glitched just on the replays. Not every replay, so I do apologize for that. Just kind of part of the territory. But that is okay. We're going to see a handoff here. Precious getting his second carry. Getting 6 yards there, setting up 2nd and 4. Got to be feeling good about that. Man, that's going to be assailed from KJ. And this time you're going to see a huge body bag from Blake. That is not what you want to see if you're a Notre Dame fan. Immediately getting back there and sending KJ into the dirt. Huge hit. No time to react as it looks like they were trying to set the screen up, but KJ absolutely not able to get rid of the ball. And Notre Dame will be forced to punt here. And Oklahoma going to have an opportunity to extend their lead after their defense holds strong. You see a quick Deuce Willis stat line. Keep in mind, folks, the mod sometimes messes with the stats, so just follow the stats through the Discord, through the Excel doc. Don't worry about the stats you see on the screen. We will obviously just check the stats when we post those screenshots into your individual team servers and the game photos thread. As we see the handoff to Deuce here, gonna get about 5. He's loving these 5-yard carries early on in this game. Coach Holt this time going to trust him again. Gets to the outside, has some space, and makes it all the way to the Oklahoma 30. New set of downs. He's loving it. Pointing forward even on the ground. And the Deuce v. Deuce battle continues here, folks. We're going to see a ton of this tonight. My goodness. See another handoff here. We see another handoff. Both teams really leaning on their run. Deuce Willis already with 9 carries for 52 yards. This time we're finally going to see AB get involved on this drive. He's just airing that one out and almost throws a pick as he goes for it all instead of trying to just get the 1 yard they needed. I don't know about that one. Maybe Coach Holt thought he would catch him off guard, but the safety did not bite. And Oklahoma not going to risk it on their own side of the field. Going to take the punt here. Notre Dame's defense holding strong. We're going to see the fair catch, and that is a lethal punt at the 7. KJ Smith going to have to go 93 yards if he wants to score a touchdown here. Great job by the Oklahoma special teams. My goodness. Oklahoma special teams. You're going to need all three aspects if you want to beat the number 3 team in the nation. KJ Smith looking. KJ Smith looks like he's going to run for it. He is, and creates a good amount of space for himself. Almost gets to the first down, setting up 2nd and 1 here. KJ getting ready this time. Sends man in motion. Going to see the handoff. Deuce Young has to cut forward. Doesn't manage to do so. I think that's going to be stopped short. It is. 3rd and 1 here. They do get a jump, but no flag. This is not free. DJ Watts on the drag route finds him, has room to move, barrels over a couple of guys to get a few extra yards, and that will set up some more breathing room for KJ Smith in this offense. Notre Dame has to be happy with that. That is some good, solid play design to get open. And what a concept. Not going for it all. Take what the defense gives you. Settles on the drag route. And DJ Watts takes care of business and gets the first down. This time we're going to see the pass, and that is an absolute drill by Gucci Armani. But he will not drop the ball. That's a big catch, setting up 2nd and 3. Mr. Kyrie with his first catch of the night. That run not going anywhere for Deuce Young. 3rd and 1 here. And that will end our first quarter. Let me see the 2s in chat, and let me see those halftime predictions, folks. Who leads at half? Notre Dame, Oklahoma. What do you guys think? Who do you see coming out of this one? Who's going to have the lead at halftime? I love hearing those predictions throughout the game, guys. I really appreciate those. And we're going to see it get out. I believe that's Taylon Ross on the catch. Yes, sir, for 5 yards. Get the yards back. Set up a new set of downs. Nice and easy. Notre Dame responding to the softer defense, finding the gaps, finding those quick routes, and delivering to keep the ball moving. Offense doing their thing. Gonna send Deuce in motion. KJ looking, just ends up dumping it forward, tries to get it to Taylon. Probably should have just ran as he moved up into the pocket. 2nd and 10 here. Precious Hall with a great block. Gets it out. I believe that's Kyrie with his 2nd catch. Kyrie Washington getting involved early in the offense for Notre Dame. They love to see that. That is a big first down for Notre Dame. Kyrie loving it. Look at him. He's hyped up. Got a little bit of swagger walking back to the huddle. Feeling good. KJ looking, has the safe pass underneath and takes it to Precious Hall. Notre Dame just playing smart offensively, not trying to do anything too crazy, just taking what the defense is offering, doing what they need to do. And if you're a coach, you got to be happy with what you're seeing out of your team on this drive. Very extended, very controlled. Going to see another handoff here, space to the left-hand side. Gucci not getting away from Gucci as he makes the big tackle. Second and 3, another handoff this time. Precious Hall will get the first down. Only his 3rd carry. But Precious Hall definitely doing his thing right now for Notre Dame. Second and 9 here for KJ and company. 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom of your screen. KJ with plenty of time. Great blocking. Precious getting involved on the blocking. KJ thinking about running. He will run it yet again and gets about 9, I think. Again. Setting up 3rd and inches here. Notre Dame knocking on the door of Oklahoma's end zone, and they can smell it, man. They want that touchdown. They're setting up the screen. Deuce Young not going to get away. Gucci Armani with the massive tackle. Shutting it down and setting up 4th and 4, and this will likely mean, due to the sizable loss there, Oklahoma will settle for the field goal. I don't know why that guy is dancing on the sideline, but he is loving what he's seeing out of Gucci. Notre Dame has to settle for 3, just like their defense made Oklahoma settle earlier. And that will be a tied game. 3-3, folks. Now Oklahoma's offense will have an opportunity to respond themselves. Let's see what Coach Holt and company can come up with here. Is AB gonna pump fake? Looking, finds a man over the middle, delivers an absolute laser. The TRP there, only for his 2nd completion. AB in the passing offense for OU has been quite quiet so far today as we reach 6 minutes to play here in the 2nd quarter. But that will work out for them, as that will set up the 1st down. New set of downs for Oklahoma. And they have to be happy seeing that. We're going to see this time a play action. Pressure in his face right away. Manages to get rid of it. Delivers the TRP, but gets absolutely clocked. Forcing the incompletion. What a hit. That was gnarly. My goodness. This time Notre Dame's defense stepping up, and it is 3rd and 9. But they will deliver, and who else finally gets him involved? That big tight end, Simmons, handling his business. First catch of the game, and what a better, couldn't have asked for a better time to have it. 14-yard reception. David Sims with the tackle, but that will be a 1st down for OU. AB finding his man, making it happen. Past under 5 minutes to go here in the 1st half. We're going to see the handoff here. Tries to get outside, but Deuce getting absolutely crunched in the backfield yet again. Ingram with already his 4th tackle on the night. Notre Dame starting to get wise to the run game. Starting to get wise to it, and that is not good for Oklahoma. Coach Holt's going to have to make some adjustments. I'm sure they're going to go into the locker room and think to themselves, why do we have such a low-scoring performance here? Well, that's why the Notre Dame defense is not messing around. Getting huge tackles in the backfield. Making the plays they need to make. Dropping back, goes for the drag route, finds his man, and sets up 3rd and a lot more reasonable. Of course, it's Simmons yet again. AB's trusted target when he needs him. 3rd and 3 here. Going again, throws a quick pass, almost intercepted by PB. Would have been 2 picks in 2 games for Princeton. Just off his fingertips. Oklahoma going to have to settle for 3 yet again, but they will take the lead 6-3 here. Have to be happy with that. Taking the lead. Field goal up and good. 3.5 minutes for KJ and the Fighting Irish to try to either tie this game up or take the lead heading into halftime. So let's see what happens, folks. Can they come up with a solid 3-minute offensive strategy to take this game by its horns, or will Oklahoma's defense get a quick stop? Remember, with 3 timeouts, there's a whole lot of football left to be played in this half. Either team, we could see a big score difference by the end. Let's see what comes out of it this time. KJ looking, delivers a quick pass to Talon Ross there. Put that thing on an absolute rope, setting up 2nd and 4. Under 3 minutes to play here. KJ going to hand it off this time. Deuce Young trying to get to the outside. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Look at him shaking his head. Edmonds says, no, sir. It's not going to happen. AB talking to his guys on the sideline. But tells them it is not going to happen. The defense clamping up for Oklahoma. My goodness. Play action there. KJ, deep curl route, finds Talon yet again. Gucci on the hit to bring him down, but Talon starting to cook up on these deeper routes, getting open, toasting his cornerback on coverage, and setting up a big first down for Notre Dame. Look at that beautiful route there. Just nothing really for him to do. Bowman, Gucci get involved. Grimes had no chance of covering that. Now under 2 minutes, ball at the 44-yard line for Notre Dame. They are thinking points, although they are taking way too much time to hike the ball here. Don't know why they're running this down. This is quite strange. KJ gonna go ahead. They're gonna run it too. Precious Hall gonna get what looks to be about 4. Going to a no huddle. Very strange game plan here to end this half. But they're gonna go for the quick route and deliver a dot. Setting up the first down. Thomas with the big catch. And Jetson with the tackle, but somehow that worked. Very interesting game plan tactic of running down the clock, handing the ball off, getting 4 yards, running a no huddle, and turning it into a 17-yard catch. I don't know if that's going to work out for him every time, but it certainly worked out for him this time, as they will move the chains. Thomas with the big grab. And Notre Dame now with 1.5 minutes to play, getting close to the red zone of Oklahoma. KJ looking. KJ going to try to move. His own lineman gets in his way, so he can't scramble, and takes a 6-yard body bag. This time going underneath to Deuce Young, who's going to get back a good amount of those yards. Set up 3rd and 10. They will call a timeout, which seems quite strange given that it's 3rd and 10. But with only 30 seconds to play, they're probably going to be fine. They're going to run it here. Probably run down the clock. Nope. Timeout. Was that OU that called the timeout that time? It was. Okay, so OU's going to take the ball back with around 20 seconds to play in what should be a tied game, but field goals are never guarantees. The kick is up, and that kick is good. It will be a tied game. 6-6, Notre Dame kicking that through the uprights. Low scoring half, but a good half nonetheless of football here. And Oklahoma's got 21 seconds and 2 timeouts. Listen, we've seen crazier things in the PFL. AB can find his guys. He's got the arm strength for it. We could see a quick 30-yard laser, and just like that, have ourselves close to field goal range. So let's see what Coach Holt dials up for the Sooners. Let's see, AB looking, finds his man to the outside, but sails it. Jaden Stark, the intended receiver. Would have been a nice 10-yard gain, but instead it is sailed, and 3 more seconds go off the clock. Has a man in the flat. Will take Deuce in the flat, but Deuce is going to stay in bounds. That's not going to help them. 13 seconds now. Third down for Oklahoma. 3rd and 7. After the 3-yard catch from Deuce. They do get a jump, but no flag. Just going to go underneath and sails that one too. Going for it on 4th and 7, which is quite strange. I don't know if they can run the clock all the way down. They are not going to, and Notre Dame is going to get the ball back with 7 seconds to play, setting up a field goal. What the hell just happened, PFL? What? I told you, anything can happen in this league, and there is proof of it. Oklahoma, 10 seconds on the clock, doesn't punt it away. Instead goes for it deep in their own territory, and it ends up being a nightmare situation as this will end the half here. Notre Dame taking the 9-6 lead, and I gotta see what chat thinks about that one, man. That was absolutely wild. Let me get the top 18 on the screen. Oh my goodness, what on earth was that? I'm shocked right now. I can't lie. That was so bizarre. It's 4th down, 10 seconds. You punt it away. You give them one Hail Mary shot. You go into halftime. You're good to go. Instead, you don't punt it. You go for it. You don't even hold in the pocket long enough to drain the clock. I could have seen it if it was like a Hail Mary play, and they were just sitting in the pocket, and then heaving it when there's like 4 seconds on the clock, let the ball run out the clock and see what happens. But instead, he throws this laser over the middle, immediately gets stopped, and Notre Dame ends up taking a 9-6 lead, which is an absolute nightmare for Oklahoma. Momentum shifting into Notre Dame's favor is a big deal here as we get into the second half of football. I'm very excited to see what happens. We got a very chippy back and forth game. It is low scoring, but a lot of action going on, and Notre Dame is going to start with the ball and the lead in the second half. Let me see those predictions yet again, folks, as this second half gets underway. This time it's going to be different, of course. We don't have a half to cover. We got the end of the game to cover. Who is winning this one? Are the Fighting Irish going to hold on to their slim lead, and we're going to see more of a chippy back and forth half yet again? Or will Oklahoma, Coach Holt and company, pull off the slight comeback after the strange blunders and come away with the victory against the number 3 seeded Fighting Irish? Can the number 6 team at home pull off the upset? Let's see what happens here, folks. As Precious is going to carry the ball just 2 yards, set up 2nd and 8. We're going to see KJ, plenty of time, goes for the quick route underneath. Finds, I believe that's Williams with his first reception. 12 of 14 for KJ. Howden's quietly having a very efficient night, 105 yards. Nothing crazy on the stat sheet, but definitely showcasing that efficiency. And Notre Dame got themselves a new set of downs here. This looks like a run formation, and it will be a run. This time, Precious not going anywhere. Stuffed right at the line. Oh, looks like, never mind, they did give him a yard. You see Gucci on the line with his guys showing blitz. Let's see if he backs up into coverage or goes after him. They're going to send Deuce into motion, and that kind of tweaks the OU defense a little bit. They did send Gucci on the rush, but without additional support, he's just going to get stuffed by an offensive lineman. Definitely needed some extra blitzing there if you're going to go ahead and send that electric safety after the quarterback. We want to make sure, folks, even with the X Factor, that you're putting them in the best position to utilize their X Factor. And they were not able to do it that time. And you see the play action. KJ pressure finally coming. Tries to outrun him and manages to get out of the pocket and throw it away. Got to give him credit that time, not taking the sack. That's a high intelligence play there out of the Notre Dame quarterback. 2nd and 10, going over the middle, finds his man, DJ Watts, getting it done all the way down to the 20-21 yard line. 11 yards after the catch. And that is a new first down. Jetson with another tackle. Coach Holt talking to his offensive guys saying, we got to get points on the board, and we got to do it now because Notre Dame is about to turn this into a 2-possession lead, all because of our strange blunder at the end of the first half. But can OU's defense make a big stop? Bend, don't break. That's the motto of the defense. Can they make it happen? KJ, plenty of time, ends up dumping it off. Precious just walks out of bounds. I believe that's a loss of 2 yards. That is not a good offensive play. Rip that out of the playbook. Don't put it back. KJ getting ready. Going to go over the top again. Find his man. I believe that's Kyrie. Getting involved. What did I say? Getting involved in this offense. 21-yard catch. That's why Coach brought him in. To be that guy that kind of gets forgotten about and then gets wide open on routes. Little Hunter Renfro action. Wide open Kyrie, 21-yard catch, and Notre Dame knocking on the door of Oklahoma's end zone at the 2-yard line here. 8 minutes to play. They're going to see the handoff. Can he get the edge? He can, and that will be a Notre Dame Fighting Irish touchdown for number 0, Precious Hall. Gonna turn this into a 10-point lead for Notre Dame. Absolutely massive. You see the hype from Talon. He's cooking it up. Notre Dame loves it. They love to see it, and that will be a huge touchdown for the Fighting Irish as we get the overhead cam of nothing. Again, I apologize, folks. Some of the replays are just going to be a little glitched out. Just tends to happen with some of the stadiums. But, you know, we'll make sure we get lots of pictures so you guys are still satisfied. With that, Notre Dame is going to take a 10-point lead, 16-6. My goodness. Notre Dame Fighting Irish. You are coming in and doing what you need to do to maintain that number 3 team in the nation accolade. And now it's on Oklahoma and this electric offensive unit to come out and get some points on the board. The question is, do they lean on their superstar running back or on their Peyton Manning award-winning quarterback? That's a good problem to have, but so far they haven't been able to figure it out, and that's what's resulted in this big lead for Notre Dame. Go play action, leaning on the arm of Austin Briley, and he does deliver to who else but Simmons over the middle, his go-to target, the big tight end, getting it done. Fantastic work. AB getting ready, ball under center. This looks like a run formation, and it will be a run. Deuce going to get it, tries to get to the left side, but does get brought down. Great way to break off your blocker there. I believe that was LJ with the big tackle there on Deuce. Going to see a play-action bootleg here. AB looking, had him. Simmons underneath, ends up going to the second level, getting it out. Does find Simmons, but I think that was out of bounds, so that will not count. Foot just barely on that white line, and that's going to set up third down for Oklahoma. Can they get a big third down conversion? AB looking, finds him. TRP wide open, cooking on the routes. And that will get them a first down. Coach Holt loving the energy, saying, let's go, boys, let's go. Oklahoma wants to get a touchdown here, wants to get back into this ball game, and plays like that are exactly how they're going to do it. Great pass out of Austin Briley. Great route out of TRP. Nothing the Notre Dame defenders can do on that one. This time we're going to see a run and going absolutely nowhere. Crunched in the backfield. by Bryant, the new ND number 5, doing his business. The superstar running back not able to get away. And that will set up 2nd and 11 here for Oklahoma. Maybe getting ready. Goes over the middle, sails it. Ethan Nation says, get that out of here. Make sure by pushing it down, that's going absolutely nowhere in Oklahoma now. 3rd and 11. The good news is they are pretty close to field goal range. This would be a really long one where they're at, but a couple yards would give them a much more reasonable field goal. I think that's what they're going to do. Yes, they will. Just actually going over. Deuce says, forget the field goal. I've got tons of open room, and I'm going to turn this into a 1st down for Oklahoma with 5:39 to go in the 3rd. Handling their business. Oh, you. Maybe gonna hand it off this time. Deuce trying to find a spot, but can't really go very far with it. This time going to take the quick underneath route to TRP and just get themselves a few yards. Airing it out is AB again on 3rd down. Not really needed, but decides to absolutely air that one deep and will force Oklahoma to settle for the field goal here. They will get it and turn it back into a 1-possession game. KJ Smith and company going to come out and say, listen, you may have gotten some, but it's going to be all about us coming out and extending the lead back to a 2-possession game. He's going to take the quick pass. I don't know who the intended target was on that one. That went to basically nobody. We're going to say the hash mark was the intended target. KJ gets ready to pass yet again. 2nd and 10, pressure coming. I think he should have ran. Needs to have more confidence in his legs. Definitely seemed like there was some space. Could this be a 3-and-out for Notre Dame? A little stall in the offense. Setting up the screen. Not going to get rid of it again. The screen's just not working out for Notre Dame, and that is another body bag. Oklahoma with 3 sacks already. AB grooving, loving it on the sideline, because he's going to get the ball back and get an opportunity to tie this one up for Oklahoma. What a hit. And that screen pass is just not happening as the Sooners get ready to take over on offense and look to tie this game up here late in the 3rd quarter. Jay George trying to do something on the punt return. Not a lot of room to work. You see Deuce and company talking through what the plan is going to be. AB with an absolute crap ton of time goes to the sideline. It is caught, but I don't think he got his foot down. He did not. That will be 2nd and 10. AB once again looking, has Jay Pick this time wide open on the left-hand side, and that will be a 1st down. Only a 50% completion rate and only Jay Pick's first catch. They definitely want to be trying a bit harder to get him involved on the offensive side. Ooh, Deuce with the filthy juke. Tons of space, and I think he's gone. He will be. Deuce Willis breaking one with the nicest juke we've seen in a minute. And getting the touchdown, him and Simmons dapping up, and Oklahoma is an extra point away from tying this game up. The crowd is going berserk here in Soonerville, man. They are losing their minds as Deuce Willis with a very clean juke resulting in the touchdown. Now pending this extra point, Oklahoma with the full 10-point comeback. Tying this one up 16-16. Man, we got another classic on our hands, man. We got another one of them. You already know when Zeke's up here, when I'm up here, we always try to make sure they're classics, and right now it's shaping up to be exactly that. 16-16. Notre Dame's looking to come out here and have obviously a more efficient drive than the one before. They are looking for at least one first down, but obviously would like plenty more than that. Let's see, he sails it to DJ Watts. I think DJ actually is kind of at fault there. I think he could have caught that if he was looking up. But he was not able to find him. KJ looking, this time goes underneath to Deuce, who's going to stretch and get the first down. Finally, Notre Dame's offense starting to move again. Gucci with the big hit. Deuce Young handling business, and now we're going to see Precious Hall get a carry for about 4. Setting up second and, 7. My apologies, that was only 3. See another handoff here. Precious rolling his way forward. Are they going to give him the first down on that? No, they will not. That will be 3rd and 1. Burrow with the tackle. Let's see another handoff that will get the first down, and Notre Dame's got themselves a new set of downs and a new piece of business to work with. Seeing another handoff, this time Deuce Young finding his way forward, creating another first down, and that will likely be our last play of the 3rd quarter. Let me see those 4s in chat, folks. We are seeing an absolute classic. That will end our 3rd quarter, folks. Let me see the 4s in chat. Oh my goodness, and let me see one more time those predictions. Who will win this game? Will Notre Dame pull it off here? We see a big audible from KJ on this first down. Going to be a wide receiver screen to Kyrie. Kyrie not able to take the edge. Although that was close, I think in theory that play design is solid. KJ once again getting ready. This time does decide to run with it. Thank goodness. Didn't just step into the pocket and heave it to nobody. Getting it done. 3rd and manageable here. KJ going over the middle, finds Williams. Williams not going to get out of the grasp of Gucci Armani, but will find his way for a first down. And what a way to start the quarter for Notre Dame. A couple of solid first down conversions. And just like that, knocking on the door. They obviously want the touchdown. You don't just want to take 3 here when Oklahoma's offense has been going out and delivering. Gucci helping Bowman out, making sure to get the tackle. Ball at the 25. Notre Dame smells that end zone. Another big audible. We are seeing quite a few audibles out of this offense. KJ doesn't like the looks. Decides to go to a handoff to Precious, and that isn't going anywhere as he gets stuffed at the line. 2nd and 10 here. Herbert with the big tackle. Interesting to see an audible like of that size, whole different formation, only to end up handing it off. This time we're going to see empty backfield, 2 to the top, 3 to the bottom. KJ has a lot of targets to work with. Love to see Kyrie get this pass. Instead, he sails it a bit. Looks like Talon was the intended receiver on the opposite drag route, but that's going to get sailed and set up 3rd and 10 here. Coach talking to his guys, making sure they are ready to go out there and play some solid defense. This time we're going to see the quick pass to DJ, and that will get them a 1st down. Their 3rd down conversion rate absolutely insane right now. Oklahoma's defense keeps almost getting off the field, but then not being able to deliver on the final plays when it matters most. DJ Watts doing his thing. And Notre Dame once again right on the door of Oklahoma. We're going to see the handoff this time not going anywhere. The run game not cooking for Notre Dame tonight. Oklahoma's run defense proving to be very solid all night long. Second and 12. Under 9 minutes to play in this game, folks. Number 6 versus number 3. We're going to see another handoff. A little bit of space on the left side, but not a ton. And Precious Hall just gets a couple. AB saying, I got you. Just get me the ball. KJ looking, sails it. It looks like he had Kyrie Washington open. Missed the read, and instead Notre Dame will have to settle for the field goal. Not what they wanted out of this drive, but they will take the 3-point lead and rely on their defense to hold this Oklahoma offense here towards the end of this game with 8 minutes to play. Coach Holt dialing it up right now. Thinking about how he's going to attack this Notre Dame defense. The thing is, do you try to lean on Deuce? He had an insane run, a quick touchdown run. Do you lean on him again? Try to keep the clock control. Try to have a 5.5, 6 minute drive here. You know, what are the plans? It looks like they're going to start by airing this one out. AB, empty backfield, goes to Simmons underneath. Delivers a solid pass, setting up 2nd and 6. AB once again with the speedy throw to Simmons, and Simmons, I think, caught everybody off guard with that catch, and that will get him a 1st down. 1 minute gone by on Oklahoma's drive. 7 minutes to play here in the 4th. AB trying to fire on all cylinders, tries to get it to Jaden Stark. Jaden Stark not able to bring it in. That's no Tony Stark. Iron Man would have caught that for sure. AB gets ready this time, goes to the drag route, goes back to Overliable, and Simmons, who gets a solid 6-yard gain there. 3rd and 4 for Oklahoma, and an absolutely massive defensive play for Notre Dame right here, right now. 6:51 to play. Let's see what happens. That is a huge sack. My goodness. I don't know how I didn't see that. I apologize, but my goodness, Notre Dame delivering the big hit on Austin Briley, finally getting a body bag of his own. Is Chase Moore. Where have you been all night, brother? Showing up when you're needed the most. Under 6 minutes to play, Oklahoma has to punt it and has to count on their defense getting a stop in order to get the ball back and stay in this game. But KJ Smith, Coach Zeke and company have other plans on their mind as they are looking to end this one right here, right now. With 6 minutes left, they're thinking, listen, if we have a good enough drive, we can make sure Oklahoma just does not get the ball back. Let's see if they can do it, folks. Second down, pressure coming. Oh my goodness, Gucci got there faster than KJ could blink. Look at him, telling him, get up, get up. 5.5 to play. What a body bag. Oklahoma's defense has been on top of KJ Smith all night long. Unfortunate that the replay didn't get captured here. Oh, there's what we need to see, though. Gucci giving him the fingers saying, get up, as he gets absolutely cooked. KJ going for it all deep, finds Williams, who hangs on to the ball, but won't quite get the first down. 4th and 1, Oklahoma. The massive stop. Gotta give Williams credit. That was a huge catch to at least make it so, you know, AB and company are gonna have more yardage they gotta work through. What a dot and what a grab by Williams, but just 1 yard short. Stopping the first down. Huge defensive stop. 4.5 to play, folks. 3-point game. Can Oklahoma defend their house and get a touchdown on this drive? 4:23 to play. My goodness. Gonna see the quick over the middle pass. TRP getting involved early. First down. Under 4 minutes to play. AB feeling himself here for sure. The drive is in his hands. We saw him do this all the time at Oregon. Can he come out and deliver for Oklahoma? He sends a sailor to Stark, who goes up and gets it. Turns it into a 2-yard gain and stops the clock by walking out of bounds. 3:45 to play. AB empty backfield. Looking over the middle, gets it to Deuce, who breaks off a man before finally getting brought down. Getting the ball to about the 41-yard line. Big catch for Deuce Willis, doing it all tonight for the Oklahoma offense. Jack with the big tackle, but Oklahoma trying their hardest to defend home court, and Notre Dame trying their hardest to move on to 2-0 and solidify their 3rd seed in the PFL. Can they do it? AB looking, goes underneath to Simmons. Simmons gets his clock cleaned. Oh my God, check that boy for CTE. What a hit as Simmons makes his 7th catch of the night. 2:40 to play. AB looking, goes underneath to Simmons. Simmons can't hang on to the ball, probably because he's half unconscious after that hit Jack laid on him the play previously. And now Oklahoma, they need a conversion. They're looking, pressure coming. AB got to get rid of that ball, but instead he's going to get thrown back by Franklin Clinton at the midfield line. 4th and 19. Oh my goodness, with the body bags out of Notre Dame. Is that the game, folks? What a hit. Notre Dame. Oklahoma going for it. And I can't help but bring up, if they didn't make those weird decisions at the end of the first half that resulted in that field goal for Notre Dame, it would be a completely different ball game right now. AB airing it out, goes deep, and no, that will be swatted down. Stopped And with 1:53 to play, Notre Dame just needs one first down to end this match. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And again, folks, if Oklahoma with 10 seconds in the second quarter would have just punted it away, we'd have a tied game right now. But instead, we've got Notre Dame getting ready to lock this one up. Send OU home sad and move to 2-0. Can they get the first down? Can they end this matchup with a victory? And get another handoff. Precious trying to fight his way forward. Can't break out of the tackle, but does set up a third and reasonable here. Notre Dame, this is the play. KJ, 3rd and 3. This is the play right here. Lock this game up. They're going to hand it off, and it will get stuffed. Oklahoma's defense delivers. And remember, folks, first downs mean the clock stopped for OU's offense. 1:43 to play. And Notre Dame is going to put the game in the hands of their defense. A bad punt going to result in a touchback. And Austin Briley only has to go about 50 yards to get them in field goal range and make sure that Oklahoma can tie this game up and potentially see our second OT game of the week. Can he get it done? The first pass looking. Goes to the outside, sails it. Second down. 18 of 33, definitely an off night for Austin Briley. Let's see what happens here on second down. 3-man rush for Notre Dame. Chase Moore finally getting around his guy. Austin hit as he throws, sails that one. Third down. 2 more, Notre Dame, 2 more. Oklahoma feeling it. AB goes underneath to trusty Deuce Willis. Deuce Willis juking off one guy. Can't get off the second. No huddle. This is the ball game. 4th and 3. Austin looking airy. He wants it all to Jay Pick. Who's going to catch it? Are you serious? PFL. Jay Pick's been quiet all night. 31-yard catch. He had the man open underneath. I was about to lose my mind if they lost the game because AB decided he wanted more once again. This time works out. I'm so glad we have the replay. He had Simmons. Goes for the deep ball. And Jay Pick, he floats it in. And Jay Pick, but they don't want the field goal. OU wants to win the game. AB looking. AB with time. Airing it out deep again. This time Jay Pick cannot bring it down. Unable to moss his man. It looks like he had his hands on it, but just wasn't quite able to get there. And they are right on field goal range, folks. All they want to do now is not lose yardage. They're going for a deep pass again to Jay Pick. He's really trusting Jay Pick after that amazing play he made. But he has to be careful throwing into that defense. This time, airing it over the middle to Simmons. Who else but Simmons? They're going to get the ball to the 26 with 45 seconds to play. Now, keep in mind, they have no timeout, so Oklahoma's got to be a little bit careful. They don't want to get into a situation where they get greedy and the clock runs out. But with 45 seconds to play, Coach Holt has all the time in the world to play with right now to try and score a touchdown and end this game. Who else but Simmons, man? AB to Simmons has been absolutely lethal so far in CS3. We see the hurry-up offense continue. 3-man rush for Notre Dame. Quick pass for AB. Quick outlet. Jay Pick! Jay Pick does it again! At the 6-yard line. Folks, are you kidding me? Ethan Nation with the tackle. But Jay Pick goes up and gets it. Setting up Oklahoma on the final drive to get it done. 30 seconds on the clock. 1st and goal. AB looking, has Deuce open over the middle. Does get stopped. They got to be careful. They got to be careful. 14 seconds. Looking. Back in the end zone. Jay Pick. Jay Pick with the touchdown. Are you serious? Are you serious? Jay Pick. 10 seconds on the clock. Oklahoma. Austin Briley delivers. Back of the end zone, one-handed touchdown grab. Oklahoma. Coach Holt's about to have a heart attack on the sidelines. They take a 4-point lead, and barring some absolute insanity, that will end this game. Are you kidding me, PFL? Did I not promise an absolute classic tonight? Did I not tell you guys it was gonna get crazy? And it has delivered. Smart choice to kick it inside, so that way they burn a few more seconds, and KJ and company are only gonna get one play here. Oh my goodness. Notre Dame came so close. Oklahoma's first half blunder ends up not costing them, as KJ sails that to the sideline. 1 second, he will get one more throw. Oh boy. Will we see the craziest Hail Mary in PFL history? KJ sailing that one deep. That is, oh my goodness, it was almost caught as it was deflected around, but the ball hits the ground and Notre Dame loses. Oklahoma defends their house, moves to 2-0. Austin Briley, Jay Pick at the end, man, getting it done. And that will be a huge victory and a huge sigh of relief for Coach Holt, man. What a performance. Let's go look at the stats real quick. Neither QB had anything too crazy of a game, honestly. 57 and 65% completion rates. The running game, though, Deuce Willis, 8, 7.5 a carry, including a couple of massive runs, one of which led to a touchdown. Precious Hall did his thing. Deuce Young did their thing. They always do. The tandem delivering, and honestly, KJ had himself some nice runs as well. On the receiving end, Andrew Simmons, again, showing out. Deuce Willis did his thing. TRP did his thing. I like seeing Kyrie more involved. DJ Watts always doing his thing. Jay Pick not getting involved until the end, but having two of the biggest catches in the game. That deep floater and the touchdown. Insane to see that at the end of the game. Dylan Williams with a few. Talon with a few. Deuce with a few. Precious with a couple. Jaden with a couple. John with one. Robert with one. And Princeton with one. On the defensive side, Gucci with 13 tackles, Caden Jack with 9. A couple guys with 7, Mac and Jay George. Isaiah Ingram with 8, Deshaun Edmonds with 9. David Sims with 6. Billy Bowman with 8. Definitely good mesh of tackles here. And on the dirty work, folks, we see some people big ones. Eddie Reed with 1. PB with 2. Ethan Nation with 4, man. Absolutely crushing it on the dirty work, but not enough to get the victory. Juwan Moore with 1. Woody Grimes with 1. Caden Jack with 1. Man. And then finally, here are the kick returns. People like to see them. And the punt returns. And let's go look at the last tail of the tape, folks. You can see how close this game really was. 4-point game that came down to the very end. Man, oh man, Oklahoma made it happen, even with a 7-minute possession difference. What a game. 23-19 Oklahoma. Thank you guys so much for watching. I loved every minute of it. I'll see y'all in the Discord, and don't forget, tomorrow we got a couple of bangers on the schedule. End of the night with the Iron Bowl tomorrow night. I will be on that call as well. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Signing out.